Hold up. What? Is that nigga? Is this the illest nigga in Nebraska? What? Is you bout it, fool?
We them niggas. We be too lit in the spirit, nigga. Immerse me with that fire in the spirit, nigga. Breaking bread with my people like it's dinner. Cause we them niggas. Yeah, we them niggas. Catch me on the east strap with the word. Bring that shit out, boy, I promise I ain't scared. On the internet, that shit is for the birds. Just teach the word, nigga, that's my word. I know the feds probably tapping on my celly. Know I got these crackers out, they want me locked up in the... And I just wish I had the guidance to supply me with that knowledge on what I need for surviving. Now I gotta be that model for the children, so they can say they had someone to shield them from all this bullshit we're being raised in this life, because they told us we was black when we really the Israelites. And I don't wanna be no plug, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no thug, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no hitter, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no real nigga, that's all they talking about.
So, first and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, Soldier on the Walk checking in one more time. Flyer duty out here. Not too much traffic out here right now. A lot of Edomites in the parking lot. You know, not too heavy, but we're gonna catch them. We're gonna catch our people coming in and out. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? How you? How you doing, sis? You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? Can I give you a flyer? You ever heard of the Israelites before? We God's chosen people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The people who went through all these atrocities you see right here on these signs. We God's chosen people. You believe that?
Yeah.
Don't you feel like we better than everybody?
No.
You don't feel that way?
I don't feel like we're better than everybody.
You don't feel that way? Who jump higher? Who run faster? Who cook better? Who look the best? Be honest.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly. So even though we suffered through all this stuff, right? We still better. Is what I'm saying. You can stand in the sun for 3 hours and no problem.
I mean, but
certain people can't do that.
I don't feel like I'm better than everybody though.
What if I showed you in the scripture? Can I read you a scripture?
Yeah.
All right, watch this. All right. I'm gonna go to the book of Deuteronomy. You believe in the Old Testament?
Yeah.
The whole book? All right. So I'm gonna go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. This is what it reads. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So who's it speaking to? I'll read it again. Just so you know. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So who's it speaking to?
He's speaking to
all Israel. Okay. All right. So right here on this sign right here, this show you who the Israelites are. You can hold that. I'll read. I'll show you one more scripture. Watch what this says. This is what God think about you as an Israelite. All right. What's your father? What nationality is he?
I'm Baptist.
I mean nationality, like race, ethnicity.
No, I'm black African American.
Okay. So you see yourself on the sign? See your dad on the sign?
Yeah.
Where at? Tribe of Judah. So when it's talking about all Israel, it's talking to you. It's talking to me. I'm from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Guess who else from the tribe of Judah? Jesus Christ.
Right.
Have you ever heard Jesus Christ is a black man?
No.
You never heard that?
I mean, him being black, I don't know if he's black or white.
I can read that to you too. It's in the Bible. All right, so let me first read you this scripture right here. This is how God feels about us as a people. This, remember, it's speaking to all Israel, the 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Right? This is what it says. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people. That means we separate, set apart. We're not like everybody else. We're not all the same. Okay? It says, unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee. He did what? Chosen us, all right, to be a special people, right? Unto himself, watch it. It say, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So did it say we equal?
No.
Did it say we below?
No.
What did it say? Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. There's a reason why God blessed us with so many talents. There's a reason why God blessed us to be so special. Our skin, the way we look, the way we act. We different. It's funny how we at the bottom, right? We in the ghettos, we in the projects, we in the slums, we in the hood, right? But everybody want to be like us.
True.
Everybody want to dress like us. You'll catch a white girl in a bonnet right now.
Yeah, you gotta.
Okay, that's facts, right? All right. So that's my message to tell you is that not only are we the Israelites, but we God's chosen people.
True.
All right. In order to get back in God's good graces, stop suffering from all this, we got to keep God's commandments. All right. You heard of the commandments, right?
Yes.
Give me 2.
Thou shalt not kill.
And what do we do?
We kill.
And one more. Give me one more. Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not kill. I see no evil, hear no evil.
Well, it's more. No, that's not the command. Thou shalt or thou shalt not. Thou shalt not steal. And what our people be doing? Why they got cameras in the dollar store right now?
Because people do steal.
Right, mainly our people, mainly black and Hispanic people running in here.
Yeah. But
right?
hold on, because they do us bad. Though.
They do us bad.
It ain't just
They
us.
stereotype us.
Yes.
And who? Let me show you this. What's this?
Can you pick it up?
That's a slave ship, sis. That's a slave ship, sis.
Okay.
How we get over here? How we get over here from Africa, from the western shores of Africa? A ship, right? You know that's in the Bible?
I mean, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been out of church for like 7 years now.
And listen, I've been in church. I was in church 25 years.
And see, I was
and never learned this. Right, me too.
No.
My mama from Mississippi. My dad from Fayette, Alabama. Baptist all day. Kojic, Church of God in Christ.
You from Mississippi?
No, I'm from here. I'm from here, right here in Lincoln. This is the thing, though. They never taught us this.
No.
They never told us Jesus Christ don't look like this.
I mean, we don't know how he looked,
but I can read it.
Look like this, though.
Watch this. Sure. I'm gonna show you this real quick because we got to get this going.
Not with the devil horn.
Exactly. But listen in here. Watch this. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. It says the revelation of Jesus Christ. What's revelation mean? It means the revealing. Meaning it's about to show you what Jesus Christ is and who he looked like and what his message is about. Right. Watch what it say he looked like. So this verse 13. It say, in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. That's the Son of Man. That's Jesus. Right. It says, clothed with a garment down to the foot and girded about the paps with a golden girdle. So he had a long garment on. He had like a golden belt on. Right. Watch what it say. It says his head and his hairs, meaning his top of his head and his hairs on his face, his beard, his mustache, was white like wool. Who got woolly hair? No, they don't. They got long goat hair. We have woolly hair. Like if you take off your bonnet right now, look at bro right here. That's the no, I'm being honest. Me too. That's woolly. That's what a sheep hair look like. Right. We the only people with that. All right, so watch this. White like wool. Is that white like wool? No, that's brunette. Right? And then they say, as white as snow. Is that white as snow? Exactly. Watch this. And his eyes were like a flame of fire. And watch this. This is the kicker. And his feet. Now, if I look down at your feet, if you didn't have no socks or shoes on, right? Your feet going to be the same color as the rest of your body, right? Okay. So this is John the Revelator looking down at the feet of the man in front of him. It say, and his feet were like unto fine brass. What color is fine brass? Fine brass, like a penny.
Yeah, like brown.
Exactly. Is that brown? No. Exactly. Not only that, as if they burned in a furnace. So if you take that penny or that copper, that brass, put it in a furnace, what color it come back out? Like black. It come out dark.
Okay. I would have to see.
And that's up to you. I want to give you another flyer right here. That way you can do your own research. Yeah, this is the way you look. I got my contact information, our congregation information. I'm from the Genesis Israelite School. All right, so my information right here. I'm Soldier Monowak, and this gives you the basic information. We in church right now, sis. Don't it say 2 or 3 gathered in his name?
I thought you actually go to like.
No, this is it right here. We in the church, right here in the street. This is what Christ went out and did, right? He was out in the streets preaching to the people in the street. He wasn't in no building. The apostles, he sent the apostles 2 by 2 out in the streets to convert our people back to his laws. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we try to do. We try to live Christ-like. We try to keep the commandments of God. Not only is there the 10 commandments, there's more commandments. Like we're not supposed to eat pork. Right. We're not supposed to eat shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish. Certain things God says in the. Hey, I know we love those things, right? We love that stuff. But if God's okay, let me ask you a question. If I gave you $1 million, would you stop eating crab and shrimp? Yeah. Now, what if you would stop for $1 million? Yeah. Most of us would. Would you do it for God?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna eat crab from now on?
You said, would I eat crab?
Will you eat crab? If I could show you in the Bible.
Let
me ask you first. Hold on. If I could show you in the Bible where God said not to eat those things, would you stop?
It'll be hard, but
It'll be hard.
But let me tell you, I'm a person, I don't eat crab.
Okay, that's good.
So,
what about lobster?
lobster, no.
Exactly. A lot of those things is we don't mess with that. Catfish.
Yeah.
See that? See, let me show you what the Bible said. Yeah, let me take that back from you. That's just to let you know. Again, you from the tribe of Judah. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Can you say that with me?
Yeah.
You're an Israelite
I'm
from
an
the
Israelite from the
tribe
of Judah.
Tribe of Judah. That's your nationality. That's what God said you are. The white man came by.
I don't you got no church or nothing.
This is it. This is where I want to talk to my people right here when they walking around, when they in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no building. We got a group, and we have schools and buildings, but they're just not here in Lincoln. I'm out here by myself right now. I got a brother in Omaha. We got brothers in Chicago. We got brothers in Kansas City. We got brothers all the way up in Toronto, the UK.
Where do you be the most?
Huh?
Where do you be the most?
Right here.
Okay.
I'll be here, or I'm downtown at 14th and O, right? Or I'm on 11th and L Street at the bus stop.
Okay.
So mostly on Saturdays, I live right down the street.
Okay.
So mostly I'll be right here.
Okay.
Right? I got good rapport with the manager over here at the dollar store. She allows me to be right here on her property. So, you know what I'm saying? So just remember this information right here, and that's what that's about right here. What's it say right here? You are the real children of Israel. John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, which you learned today. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, and the truth shall make you free. Right? Not only that, open it up real quick. It's going to tell you some information that you could research along with this, that you can research. And you can always see me out here and ask questions. Okay. See, what the church did is they lied to us. They told us that everybody the same. That's why you came up here. I don't feel like I'm better than anybody else. But what did God say? So you going to believe them? Were you going to believe them, or you going to believe God?
Believe God.
Exactly. So that's how we should walk around. Now, if we knew that about each other, right? If brothers knew that, there wouldn't be no Bloods and Crips. We would love each other. The Bible says, do not kill. We wouldn't steal from each other. We wouldn't commit adultery, which is sleeping with another man's wife. Right. But what's in the music? Killing each other, sleeping with another nigga, bitch. Let me hit another nigga, bitch. I'll shoot up your grandma's house twerking. I'll get with this nigga. I'll lead that nigga. Finesse this nigga.
And right? It's crazy because sometimes they rap about stuff that they ain't never even did.
Exactly. They lying. Right? They lying half the time, just portraying a gangster image to sell records. Yep. And who's at the top that's signing the check? The white man. Yeah. Right? And who's the same nigga excuse my language, the same person who took us into slavery and called us all these names. That's why you call yourself Black, African American. They started calling us Negro, boy, nigger, blackie, Afro American. They called us after a hairstyle, sis. Right? Tar baby, darky, coon, black. This a color. Is my skin the same color as my boot? No. Is my skin the same color as your pants? No. Not at all. So why would we walk around taking pride in a name that ain't ours? Right. See, I'm giving you your nationality as an Israelite. That's something you could truly be proud of, because that makes you a child of God. If you come from the product of the people that went through all these atrocities right here, when they hung us from trees, when they stole us, sold us, all right, raped us. Look, this is a fair game called Hit the Nigger Baby. You throw the ball, you hit the target, and the baby fall in the water. They fed us to alligators. Look, this white boy right here, he's selling Negro ears for $2 a dozen. They call us all these names. What they do to Emmett Till? What was Martin Luther King marching for? Right? Yeah. To be equal to these people. Whole time we above. Whole time we never won. We wanted to fight and get into that white-owned restaurant, right? Got up in there and found out they ain't had no seasoning on the food. I'm going home. I'm going home. I want to go home. Yeah. Right? Like I said, they want to be like us in every single way. They want to dress like us. They want to dance like us. Who? Come on now. You know the boots on it. Come on.
I already know.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is the message, because ain't nobody else going to come out here and tell you, sis, you special. Exactly. And that's why we want our people to do the research, look into it, ask questions, and understand that as Israelites, we got a duty. We got to keep God's commandments and faith in his son, the Black Messiah. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's who's coming back to save us. Ain't nobody going to save us out of this captivity. Martin Luther King tried to do it. Malcolm X tried to do it. Goddamn Al Sharpton. You think Trump and them give a damn about us?
Hell no.
You understand what I'm saying? So we got to come together as a people. Yep. The Bible says, Zephaniah 2:1, it say, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Who's the nation that's not desired, who they don't want to walk in their stores? Exactly. And it says gather together. So we supposed to be together.
Right.
You're not supposed to go be with the white boy.
No.
You're supposed to be with your own. Exactly. Ain't that what they do?
Yep.
If you get with one of them, if I was to get with one of them ladies, right, and she take me to her grandma's house, ain't he gonna look at me crazy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why you got this nigga in my house?
He ain't gonna say it. Exactly. See, come on, sis. You right here. You right here. Yeah. Exactly what I'm saying. But that's the thing. That's why we come out here in the streets and talk to people, because ain't nobody in the Christian church gonna tell you that. Why? Because if you say that, then people ain't gonna give you that check. They're not gonna put that money in an offering plate. That's all the pastor up there hoping and hollering, shucking and jiving, preaching what we call plantation Christianity, which is based on a white supremacist cult, Catholicism. Right? Don't you know you walk in a Catholic church, all they doing is,
They ain't really preaching the word.
They ain't preaching the word, right? They'll read one scripture in the New Testament out of Ephesians, Galatians, and won't never tell you nothing else. They won't tell you what Jesus Christ looked like. They won't tell you special as a black woman. They won't even they're gonna tell you black. They're not gonna tell you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, that you're the real Jew. You're the real Jew. You understand what I'm saying? That we come from the motherland, which is Israel. Understand? We migrated to the western shores of Africa, and the white man put us on them ships right from there. And God said this would happen. God said this would happen. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. So you got a little minute. I ain't gonna keep you too long. All right. But right here, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1 or verse 15. This says, "But it shall come to pass." This is God speaking to Moses again, right? Okay. "But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken." Not hearken means if you don't listen. Right? "If you don't hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments." How many?
10.
All. Says all his commandments. Okay. Right? There ain't just 10. Like I said, 10 commandments tell you to don't steal, don't kill, honor your father, your mother, don't have no gods before me. But it also tells you in other commandments, don't be a homosexual. Our men ain't supposed to be out here with BBLs and beards. True. Right? Okay, look, what's going on now, sis? Come on now. All right, it says to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now it's going to give you a whole list of curses. I ain't going to read them all. I'm going to read 2 for you. Watch this. This say, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field." So when you go to the city, who's in the most cursed area? Who's in the slum? Who's in the hood?
We are.
Right. Who's in the high rise in the mansion? Right. Who was cursed in the field? Who was out there picking that cotton? Thank you. That's God telling you, if you don't hearken, that's going to happen to you. Watch this. I'm going to show you this right here in the Bible, right here. All right. This verse 68. It goes 2 pages over. Now, this is called prophecy, meaning it will happen if you don't listen. So this came to pass. Watch this. This says, "And the Lord," who? "The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt." Egypt is synonymous with bondage or slavery. So the Lord will bring you into slavery again with what?
With ships.
With ships, sis. With ships. This ain't happening to everybody. This ain't happened to the Chinese, man. This ain't happened to the Arab. This happened to God's chosen people because they disobeyed, right? And then it says, "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again." Meaning, after this captivity, we don't never see slavery again after this. When Christ come back, we at the end, right? Right. When Christ come back, that's it. We're going to rule again, right? So he's promising that after we go into slavery on ship, we'll never go into slavery again no more, right? And then it's saying, "Thou shalt see it no more again. And there," when you get off the ship, right? "And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies." Mm-hmm. Sold unto your enemies. Sold to who?
Your enemies.
So who sold us?
He did.
Who sold us though? Who's the enemy that sold us? What they call them now? Who sold us? We was on these auction blocks, right? We was on there. Who was selling us? So what the Bible call them? "And there you shall be sold unto your enemies."
So okay.
See that? Right? "For bondmen and bondwomen." Did that happen? Right? And it say right here, "And no man shall buy you." That word right there means to redeem in the Hebrew. Right. To buy. So nobody's going to redeem us. Did they go to war for us? Did anybody say, "Hey, those black people over there getting done wrong in America for 500 years and then nobody come say nothing"? And we still here, right? Still getting oppressed. Still fighting for rights. still getting killed in the streets,
Yep.
right? And the white man get away scot-free. Get to walk up and down on stolen land like ain't nothing happened. Ain't nobody done nothing to him. He's untouched. But guess who's going to touch him? Guess who's going to? Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Because God is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, meaning he's fair in his judgment. And there's all type of judgments about who the white man is, who's Esau. Just like we Israelites, we come from the sons of we're the sons and daughters of the man Jacob in the Bible. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they come from Esau. The Arab man, he comes from Ishmael. We know that because you can do your research into that.
Yeah,
You understand?
it's making a lot of sense.
Exactly. So the Bible calls them our enemies. Would your friends do this? People who love you, would they do this?
No.
No. See, we love you. We want you to know the truth. We want to set your mind free away from the captivity that's on our mind, thinking we just equal, thinking we just beneath the same people who did all this shit to us. That ain't right, sis. But in order for us to get away from this, we got to come back to our God. Our God is the God of Israel. Yahweh is his name. Can you say that? Yahweh? Yahweh.
It's Jehovah.
Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Yahweh. Because the letter J was only invented like 500 years ago? Some, not even that. You understand? It's a newer letter in the English language. But in the Hebrew, his name is Yahweh. Yod-He, Wav-He. YHWH is called the Tetragrammaton. When you look that up, that's God's name. And God said all this will happen to us if we disobey. So in order for, and these are the curses. So in order to reverse the curses, let me ask you this. If we went into slavery and all this stuff happened to us because we broke God's laws, what should we do? We should go back and keep God's laws.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's exactly. So when you do the research and you look at the Bible, the first 5 books, which is the Torah, meaning instruction, he's given us instructions on how to love our brother, on how to treat each other, how to treat our wives, how to treat our kids, how to stand up and be men,
How to live.
how to live.
But we do the opposite.
We do the opposite, right? God say one thing, we do a whole nother thing. We don't forgive each other. You know what I'm saying? We treat our women like crap. Domestic violence in our community is crazy, right? We eat abominable foods, which means we're going to have the highest rates in gout. We're going to have diabetes, high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we suffer from, right? We out here killing our kids at the abortion clinic, taking Plan B, hoeing. Sister going to strip on Saturday and be right in the church on Sunday like ain't nothing happened. You don't, I know it. My auntie, come on now.
My grandma used to tell us if you can go out and party, you can go to church next morning.
Exactly. But this is the thing. The church is lying to us. They're not telling us the whole truth. They might say some things that make you feel good.
Right.
Make you feel like jumping and hollering, like you got the spirit. Ain't nobody singing better than us. No. Them choir directors, they got it going. They got the music. It's going. It's upbeat. You jumping and hollering. I shit about a Honda. Right? But what's it doing for your life, though? Except, you know, you going right back in that wickedness. You going right back to a church. Why ain't nobody caught the Holy Ghost at work?
True. Yeah, you're right.
You only catch the Holy Ghost on Sunday?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's the things to think about. That's the things that brother taught me. Did you know nigger was in the Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Acts 13:1. They called us nigger 2,000 years ago. They was calling us the same shit they call us today.
Yeah. They still do it today.
You understand what I'm saying? And the Bible calls them people our enemy. And it calls your people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we all supposed to be the same. We the same. Don't we go through the same stuff? Look at this. We went through the same stuff.
Yeah.
They was burning us alive. They was coming to get you, strip you butt naked, make you stand on a thing, and turn around. Hey, that sister going for $2. Get you her. Matter of fact, I got a deal. I'll send you her daughter with you. You can rape her all you want. $3 a day. Yep. That's real talk. Ain't nobody else been through that. That's a crazy thing to have to go through as a people. Some people can't even imagine that that's what we truly went through. Hanging from trees for weeks. They just leaving you up there. You just walking by like, can't even look Massa in his eyes. Massa gonna beat you. Look, come on now. Look at Massa wrong if you want to. Down there in Kentucky, down there in Tennessee, down there in South Carolina, down there in Florida, down there in Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. Come on now. This is what they're not telling us. That these fake Jews, the people that's in the land today, is not the real Jew.
Oh, I know.
That's who we are, according to these curses. You know what I'm saying? We can read this Bible and see ourselves in it. You understand? Ain't nobody else above all people. Come on now. If you took niggas out there, if you took niggas out the NBA, anybody gonna watch it?
No.
Exactly. When you see the Olympics and they do the 100-meter dash, 100-yard dash, right? Who's on the line? It's all niggas,
Yeah.
Jamaicans, right?
So
It's
if
us.
we wasn't doing none of that, they wouldn't watch Champions. They watch.
What's going on, bro? You already know. Let me give you a flyer, King. Let me give you a flyer real quick so you can do the research. You already know what I'm on, brother. We the Israelites, God's chosen. You know what time it is. But that's what I come to teach our people. You know, a lot of brothers know me. I'm real popular out here in the street. Like I said, I'm from here. So a lot of people see what I'm on, and they know what I'm on. A lot of people that came up against it and disrespected it. I don't like what you on. I can't be. I just want to be with my white girl and be happy. Right? Ain't that what you see down here?
Yeah.
I don't see that nowhere else.
I don't either. Not even one.
Yeah.
And I don't see a lick of it. Not at all.
That's all I'm saying. Because we think we equal to them. We looking at our people as beneath. So when I see a sister, I'm looking at her as low. Not knowing that I should be with my sister, building her up, letting her know she a princess on this earth, coming back to God, and we walk in righteousness together. All right? But what are we doing? Like I said, there's habla señor. See, speak a little Spanish too. Look how they look at us. Look how the Hispanic man looks at the nigga on the prison yard. If black and Hispanic people came together, what would happen? It'd be a war, right? Against who?
Black people.
Against the white man. The white
Well,
man.
actually, if you put them together, it would. I mean, it would be a war because they gonna look at us like.
Right.
You know, niggas,
If you put black and brown people together, all right, brother. If you put black and brown people together, meaning all the people on this sign, you got Haitians, you know they crazy, Jamaicans, okay, Dominicans, Mexicans, Colombians, all the way down to Belize and Argentina.
At the same time, they could all link up and be against us.
Exactly. Wouldn't nobody be able to stop us, is what I'm saying. And then you got the natives, the Seminole Indians, as one people. Who in this world could stop nobody? That's why they want to beat us down and keep this information from us. If you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in the book. That's what they say. They got all these crazy sayings for us. If you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. An elevator can raise a family, but a black man can't. I done heard that before, right? And what are black men doing? Killing each other, going right up to that penitentiary, 50-some years, right? Not raising their kids, mama raising the kids. Now you wonder why the nigga sweet.
Right. You right.
Right? And we got a culture of that right now. And sis hyping it up. Yes, bitch, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stop that shit. That nigga trying to be you. You need to tell that nigga stop and be a man.
Yep.
Just like our women want to be studs, you need to stop and be a woman. That's your place. God don't make mistakes. If he puts something down there, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Right? And that's what this information is all about, is waking our people up one by one to know who we are, what we should do to get in the good graces of our God. Right? So just take that information with you, do some research. Like I said, if you got any questions, call my number. I'll get with you. I'll come to you. We can meet up out here. We can meet in a public space. I'll come to your house and share some more Bible scriptures with you. With you, your family, bring your kids. Come on now. Bring auntie. Bring everybody you know so they can hear this wonderful information. Because this information, as long as we beat down and keep calling ourselves black, keep calling ourselves African American, we will be in this captivity for fucking ever. And I'm trying to get out this place. And God said that there's a way out, but we got to come back to him. We got to do what he said to do. Can't do everything the white man told us we could do. Right. Celebrating Christmas, celebrating Easter. These are abominable traditions that they created to keep us in sin, keep us in wickedness. Yeah. Right? We're supposed to be holy people, set apart people. We're supposed to do things like keep the Sabbath day, keep the Passover, the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? God gave us a tradition. He gave us a culture, right? But now we done strayed away. So what I'm telling you is just come back to God. Come back to God. Look us up, the Hebrew Israelites. Look up some of our teachings online. I got YouTubes, we got Facebooks, we got Instagrams, I'm on TikTok. We're doing it all. You understand? So just do your research. And remember, you are Israelite from the tribe of Judah. All right? So I appreciate your time, sis.
Thank you.
Sorry to keep you so long,
no,
but yeah.
okay, you okay.
I appreciate your time. All right. God bless you, sis.
God bless you.
All praises to the Most High. All praises. To the Most High hand, man. That was beautiful, man. Sister just wanted to learn something, man. She stayed for a little longer, man. That's what's up, man. All praises. All praises to the Most High. My staff out here. All praise to the Most High. All praises. Man, that's what it's all about, man. Getting people in the spirit to want to wake up and understand these commandments and do what we're supposed to do, man. All praises to the Most High. All praises, man. That's what it's all about, too, man. That's the type of thing that keep me going in this truth. Right there. Just one lowly soul walking by and just stay and hear the word. Stay and hear a couple scriptures and learn how special they are. Man, that keep me going, man. All praises to the Most High, man. It ain't all about yelling and roaring. It's about waking our people up, man. That's what I'm out here to do. That's what I'm going to continue to be out here to do. I just want our people to wake up, want our people to come back to God and worship him in spirit and truth, man. Just like the Bible says, man. Learn this truth and come back home, man. Come back home, man, because I'm tired of this place, man. Look at what's going on, man. Everybody living hard, living rough. People on EBT struggling, man. Egg prices, bread prices, milk prices going up. Can't even afford gas now. Can't even keep a job. And if you do got a job, they ain't paying you what you should be getting paid. They won't give you no opportunity for advancement. They won't put you in no management position. You working that same slave ship ass job all them years, man. And ain't making no progress. Barely got enough to get a goddamn Hyundai, goddamn Kia. Barely got enough to get, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit the trap. You think you gotta hit the trap to be able to get a Lexus or a Benz or a Beamer, even though we don't need none of that. But we feel like that's the only way. Playing basketball, playing football, you understand? For the Hispanics, playing soccer, playing baseball. That's the only way out. Because a white man ain't gonna give us a leg up. But then you go to them organizations, there's still a white man on top of you that making more than you. That's writing your checks, right? And telling you, you got to do things the way they say do them. Or you can't even do this, you can't make no money with us. You're going to dress like this, you're going to eat like this, you're going to dress like, you're going to do everything the way we tell you. Or get up out of here. Go be broke in the hood, in the ghetto somewhere. You understand? And that's why we got to wake up as a people and really come back to God, man, and start loving each other, man, start doing right by the Most High. Hola, mi amigo. Hola. Hola. ¿Hablas español? Sí. ¿Sí? ¿Tú crees la Biblia? In la Biblia? You speak English too? Let me give you this too. It's for you and your family. We're the Israelites. Tú eres Israelito en la Biblia. All right? All right. Thank you, man. Gracias. Understand? And that's what it's all about, man. Just teaching our people, like I said, one by one, teaching our people what this beautiful truth is all about, handing out this information, making ourselves available for our people. You know, handing out our information, not only with our YouTube accounts, our Facebook accounts, our Twitter accounts, our damn phone numbers, whatever we got to do to make sure we're available to be able to teach our people when they call. Coming out here on the street corners, on the highways and byways and doing what we supposed to, coming out, like the Bible said, on the highways and hedges and compelling our people to come back to God, man. And coming back to God ain't just something you do verbally. Loving God is an action, man. You got to do what God says. Like I just read to the sister in Deuteronomy 28, verse 15, that we have to observe and do all the God commandments, man. We can't sit up here and keep putting it off to the side. We can't sit up here and keep throwing it behind our back and making it seem like, oh, okay, I'm going to get right one day. When I'm 35, I'm going to give my life to Christ. When I'm 40, I'm going to give my life to Christ. Let me get this house. Let me get this car. And then I'll give my life to Christ. You understand? We can't continue to be like that. We got to turn and make haste, like the Bible says. We got to turn now and get right now, man. This end is coming. How you doing, sis? Right. Can I give you a flyer? You mind? You believe in the Bible?
I take it. I'm on the time.
No, you good. Just take the flyer, do some research. Read the Hebrew Israelites. Okay. Appreciate it, sis. Repent, keep the commandments. You have a nice night. Be safe out here.
Thank you.
All right, man. That's what it's all about, man. Hey, brother. How you doing, bro? You all right? Hey, you can't say what's up? Damn. Crazy, man. And that's what it's all about, man. Like I said, each one teach one. How y'all young sisters doing? Y'all all right? Y'all believe in the Bible? Yeah. Y'all ever heard we the Israelites? You ever heard that before? Yes. Let me give you a flyer real quick, just to share with your peoples, all right? Just for all y'all. No, we the Israelite. We God's chosen people, all right? So remember that. Don't ever let them tell you that you equal to them, because we always going to be above, all right? All right, y'all be cool. You go to church? They ain't never told you that, though. Exactly. All right, man. They said they go to church every Sunday. She was proud of that. Pastor ain't told them nothing. Pastor out there lying, out there trying to get a bag about you, out there trying to make sure he got food in his pocket or food in his refrigerator, out here trying to make sure he got gas in his car, make sure he got the new Escalade. All right? Everybody that go to the church riding the bus. Come on, man. Pastor ain't talking about nothing. I want a pastor to walk up over here. Every pastor in Lincoln out here been running from me for years now, man. Pastor over there at Mount Zion, he running. He don't want to talk. Pastor over at Angelic Temple, he running. He don't want to talk. Pastor over there at what's that church over there? I forgot what it's called. He running. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? ¿Tú crees la Biblia? ¿Sí? Mira, mira. Ven aquí.
I'm good, man.
No? You good, huh? He said, I'm good, man. Crazy. You don't even know what's going on. Yeah, you be cool, sis. Be safe out here. But that's what it's all about, man. Like I said, each one teach one. Standing on business. Coming out here week in, week out. Teaching our people this marvelous truth, man. And we don't care if they don't like it. We don't care if they hate it. We don't care if they spit on us. I done had food thrown on me. I done been spit on. I've been talked about. How y'all doing? Y'all believe in the Bible? ¿Hablas español? ¿Sí? ¿Tú crees la Biblia? ¿Tú crees la Biblia? En la Biblia tú es mi hermana. Tú es israelito. Yo soy israelito. Tú es israelito en la Biblia. Okay? You have a nice night. Be safe out here. You believe in the Bible, man? You don't believe in the Bible? Oh, you hate black people, huh? You one of them? Don't be like that. I'm your brother, man. You got 2 seconds for the Bible? 2 minutes? Can I give you a flyer? All right, King. I appreciate that, King. English or Spanish? English? All right. And according to the Bible, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the true children of God, the Israelites. All right? Remember that. All right? Be cool, brother. All right, that's what it's about, man. Trying to catch them. You all right, sis? You look mad? You okay? All right, to make sure you're all right. Crazy. Well, man, like I said, man, I wish our people would really wake up and learn something, man. Our people don't want to do the research. Our people don't want to read a book. Our people got the Bible collecting dust at the crib, man. Don't want to pick it up. And when they do pick it up, they starting in Matthew. They don't want to read the whole Bible. They don't want to read what's going on in Jeremiah. They don't want to read what's going on in Nahum. All right? Ecclesiastes, Proverbs. They read the Proverbs and the Psalms. They don't read. They don't know. A lot of our people don't know about the Apocrypha, the 14 books that the Protestants try to take out, right? Second Esdras, First Esdras, Maccabees, Baruch. You know what I'm saying? Powerful books. Understand? We got the history of the Native Americans trekked over here to the Americas before Columbus came. Right there in the Apocrypha, man. Right there in Second Esdras, right? And they don't even understand it. They reject it. I went to a powwow out here about a year or two ago, and I'm out there telling our people what time it is, and they want to kick me out. They didn't want to hear it because they so disassociated with the Bible, thinking the white man wrote the book. What's up, man? How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, you too.
You believe in the Bible?
Do I believe in the Bible?
I just want to know, man. I just want to know. What you want? English, Spanish?
Hey, do you know one thing?
What's that?
Is that in Israel a couple years back they found dried blood
Right.
in the cave,
Right.
and they
They tested it.
They tested it, and they found out that it was living still.
See that? And what's that proof?
That means he's still around. He
Yeah.
could be anywhere.
Yeah, and this is the thing. This is the main thing. Like I was just telling the sister, that according to the Bible, we are the real Jews.
Yep.
They Jewish.
Yep.
Ish, meaning pertaining to, like trying to be like.
Yep.
Like if I say you childish, does that mean you a child?
No.
Exactly.
That means you act like
Right. So what are they doing? They acting like who?
the Jewish.
And who's the Jew? That's
Well,
us.
it's black
Exactly.
people. Yeah.
Right. Take that flyer,
Hey,
man. Let me give you
hey,
this
bro,
one too.
I'm all awake, bro. I'm all awake. You on
I
YouTube?
see.
You on
Yeah,
YouTube?
that's all our information right here on that page.
Hey,
Tap
man,
in with me. I got my phone number, YouTube, Facebook,
Hey,
everything.
hey, we need a lot more.
Yeah,
people
you
out
already
here
know.
preaching the
How you doing, Pam? You all right? I'm all right. How you doing? You off?
No, I'm just on dinner.
Oh, okay. You going to dinner?
What's your YouTube channel?
What now?
What's your YouTube channel?
I got several YouTubes. It depends. It depends on what you're looking for. I'm actually building a new YouTube channel. I'm building a new podcast. I just haven't thought of a name for it.
Oh, okay.
So right now you can look up Genesis Israelites.
Okay.
Genesis Israelites. Yep. Yep. That's what it's all about, man. Letting us know, man. Letting our people wake up. So that brother, I don't know what that brother was talking about with the whole finding blood and that he's out here somewhere. Because I don't know what that was about. But hey, I ain't worried about that, man. Let's redirect his attention to what the real message is that we the Israelites. Hola, mi hermana. ¿Hablas español? ¿Hablas inglés? ¿Tú crees la Biblia? ¿En la Biblia? Sí, mira. En la Biblia, tú es mi hermana. Tú es Israelito. Yo soy Israelito en la Biblia. En la Biblia, el gringo es diablo. ¿Sí? Jesús Cristo es negro, no blanco. Sí. All right. What it's about, man. All right, brother. Hey, look, tap in with me, man. You got my info. How y'all doing? ¿Hablas español? ¿Sí? ¿Tú crees la Biblia? How you doing, King? You all right? You got a minute for the Bible? No? Holler at me when you come out. All right, cool. Appreciate you. Like I said, I ain't trying to rush nobody. I ain't trying to force nobody. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to, hey, whoever want to take the information, it's free to you. If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American. How you doing, sis? You believe in the Bible? You mind if I give you a flyer? Just a flyer real quick, let you know who we are. We the Israelites, man. We God's chosen, all right? Keep your head up out here. How you doing, man? Hey, what's going on with y'all brothers, man? Y'all ain't about to go hoop nobody. Y'all ain't about to go hoop nobody. Y'all about to go hoop? Huh? You ready to hoop today? Who you play for? Come over here real quick. Let me holler at y'all. Y'all believe in the Bible? You do? You go to church? You do? Which one? What's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking? What's your nationality? Like, what's your race or your ethnicity?
Black, white, black.
Black? What's you? What would you say? If somebody was to ask you that, what would you say? Huh?
Hebrew.
He said what?
Hebrew.
That's right.
Wait.
That brother got the right answer.
Hebrew.
And that's what we out here to teach. That's what we out here for. You heard about us? The Israelites? You know what's up.
Hebrew?
All right. Yeah, that's who we are. According to the Bible, we the Hebrew Israelites. We the real Jew. You ain't never heard that? That brother know. Why you ain't teaching these brothers? If we the Hebrews, where you read about the Hebrews at? In the Bible. All right. So that's our information. That's why I'm out here to tell you. So-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the Israelites, man. Just like the brother said, we the Hebrews. We God's chosen people. That ain't something you just need to walk around and be like, oh, I'm black. Because you ain't the same color as your shirt, homie. That's what they call you. Right? I'm going to call you an Israelite. I'm going to call you a Hebrew. I'm going to call you a Jew. Because that's what God said we are. So I'm going to give y'all some information and let y'all be on y'all way. Just to tap in, do some research, man, into this information that we the Israelites, man. We God showed. This brother already know something. You feel me?
I'll just stick real quick.
What now?
I'll just stick.
You gonna hold it? It's called a staff, man. All right, just in case these crackers try to come over here and get crazy, I'll hit them with the stick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So look into that information. Let me give y'all this one too. What's your nationality? What's your? You Mexican? Your dad's Mexican? You will be an Israelite too. You just from a different tribe. We come from the tribe of Judah. You come from the tribe of Issachar. So this for you too. You speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español? No hablas español? It's all right, man. This our brother, man. And I'm glad y'all walking around with your brother, man. This your brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should treat him as such. All right? I see y'all walking around. I had to holler at y'all, man. Y'all ain't out here doing no YN shit at y'all. Y'all look like some good brothers, man. Y'all don't look like y'all out here starting no trouble, man. Yo, this one, he started trouble.
Yep.
Don't get in no trouble now, man.
I'm the most innocent one.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Y'all be cool, man. Stay out of trouble. And remember, we the Israelites according to the Bible. We are the Hebrews. Always remember that, King. All right? I like that answer because a lot of people don't know that. And you a young brother. How old are you? You know, you 15? Tall as shit, boy. God damn, my son's 17. He ain't tall as you. You feel me? That's crazy. But a lot of people, I stand out here every week, right? And I ask people what their nationality is. He the first person to say, I'm a Hebrew. You understand? So that brother knows something. You read? All right, get into that Bible, man, because we the Hebrews. We the Israelites. All right? And that's our heritage. That's our book. All right? So y'all be cool, man. All right? Don't go in there and steal nothing now. Where y'all headed? Watch out for the stand. Where y'all headed? Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all about to get some tacos or something? Shit, that rice bowl be hitting with the carne asada. Rice bowl, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, the chicken birria. Yes, sir. Oh, praise it, man. Young brother. Hello? What's going on, T? That what? Oh, yeah? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could probably stream it. Bring it through. Yeah, bring it. Let's just get it popping. Yeah, that's cool. All right, Karen. Yeah, I'm out here. Yeah, I'm over there. I'm over here doing a little flyer duty right now. But I'll probably be home here in a little bit. So, no, I'm over by the dollar store. I'm just doing the flyer duty. I'll probably be home in the next, I'll say half an hour or so. Probably about all right, probably around 7. Just let me know when you come in. Sasha already there, and the kids already there, all right, bet. I'll be there. All right, come. Yep. How you doing, sister? How you doing? You believe in the Bible? Mind if I give you a flyer? Hablas español? What now? Okay, no problem. Crazy. But like I was saying, man, very imperative. How you doing, sis? You believe in the Bible? No? Why not? I ask you just why not real quick. You are? So you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
All right. So did you know we're the Israelites? They ever told you that? The Israelites, like the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You ever heard of them in the Bible?
Yeah.
God chosen. That's who we are.
Right.
They ever told you that before? No. All right. Let me give you some information. I just want to give you a flyer just for you to tap in with it. Do some research into who we are. We the Hebrew Israelites. We God's chosen. All right. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You ever heard Christ was black? They tell you that?
Yeah.
They told you that? Okay. All right. Well, do some research. Tap in with us. Appreciate you, sis. Have a good day. And all praise to the Most High, man. All praises. There's some more time. It's like the Jehovah's Witness in the Seventh-day Adventists, man. They try to, when you ask them about their nationalities, you ask them what they believe in, they be the first people to try to walk away. And I'm like, man, the Bible say we're supposed to reason together. Isaiah 1:18 say we're supposed to reason together. We're supposed to come together and talk about these scriptures. Why we can't love each other? Why we can't talk? Why we can't have a conversation? Why you feel so intimidated? I don't know if it's the way I walk, the way I stand, the way I dress, but why you gotta be so intimidated? We love you. You understand? Hello. No, you're okay. You might go viral now. You might go viral. Everybody's gonna be trying to get your autograph. All praises, man. But that's why it's so important. Another thing is to be delicate with our people, man. Everybody don't accept being roared on, being yelled at, being cussed out, sometimes that's what it takes. But sometimes, especially with our women, we got to be delicate with them. We got to talk to them softly because we don't want to turn them away. I just want to give you a flyer real quick, ma'am, if you don't mind. Speak Spanish, English? Both? Huh? English. All right. Just wanted to know. I'm going to just give you a flyer. We're the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. We got chosen. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You Hispanic? Yes. All right. Check this out right here. Over here, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we're the true Israelites. That's our message. We want our people to know who our God is. All right? So just tap into that information. I didn't want to hold you too long. Yeah, you have a good day. She seemed a little offended. She was like huffing and puffing. She must have thought I was trying to holler. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm good out here. You understand? She probably gets so many dudes trying to holler at her, but let's holler. Let's talk about these scriptures. How about that? How about holla, 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 and let's talk about these scriptures. Let's talk about what the Bible says. You have a good day, sis. Be safe out here. You believe in the Bible, King? What's your nationality?
Jay.
What's your nationality?
Holy Bible.
What now?
Holy Bible.
No, what's your nationality, like your ethnicity, your race?
African American.
All right, so you're African American. According to the Bible, so-called black people, we the real tribe of Judah. All right, we God's chosen. We the real Jew. All right, so the reason we went through all this stuff is because we disobeyed God. So it's time to come back to God and keep His commandments. All right, so do some research into who we are. We the Hebrew Israelites, King. Let me give you this one too. I'll let you be on your way, King. Just remember, we the Israelites. All right, you be cool. Kings on the earth. That's right. That's right, bro. That's right. You see? Yeah, that's right. You know what's going on. All praise to the Most High. What'd you do to your arm, man?
I fucking broke my finger.
Oh, my whole.
Back together the other day.
Damn. How you doing, King? You all right?
Yeah.
You believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Let me give you a flyer real quick if you don't mind.
Not right now.
Not right now? What that mean? Damn. Huh? It's crazy. People say they believe in the Bible, but they reject the scriptures all day. You believe in the Bible?
I do and I don't.
You do it. How's that work?
I was born in a Catholic family.
Oh, yeah. They was raping little kids. You wasn't one of them, was you?
What?
They was raping kids. Catholics?
No. My mom had me at church on Wednesdays, Bible study on Thursdays,
Right.
then Sunday church, and then after again Bible study.
Well, let me ask you this. What's your nationality in the Bible?
I'm
That's religion. What's your nationality or your ethnicity?
Caucasian.
Caucasian? Did you know that you would go back to Esau or the Edomites?
Well,
You would be an Edomite, according to the Bible.
my father is Hispanic, so I go by Hispanic.
You Hispanic? Your father's Hispanic? Where from? Like a Spaniard? Like Spain? Okay, yeah. They conquered Spain, and the Hispanics were there. That's why they call themselves Hispanics. Property of Spain.
They moved to the
So they were slave. So your father would come from slave owners, just like over here in America, they did the same thing.
not him.
Yeah.
His great.
It was a slave owner?
No. He was a
A conquistador.
yeah.
Okay, see that? All right, at least you know a little history.
Then they moved to the States.
Right, I understand.
They immigrated.
Migrated over here, right? As slave owners, got rich and beat down and oppressed the Hispanic man. Yeah,
My dad, on his side, they had 13 kids.
right,
My dad was the second oldest.
right.
Then his youngest, like 5 or 6 of them passed away.
Right. Well, you got to know this, that according to the Bible, all of the Edomites, all so-called Caucasians, Europeans, got to die for what they've done to black and Hispanic people. Do you believe that? You don't? Is God fair? Is God just?
No,
He's not?
he has his ways.
He has his ways, but is he just? You don't think so? Why not?
Yeah, he has his ways.
What Bible you reading?
My thing is,
Do you feel like white people should be paid back for what they've done? Do you believe in karma?
karma, yes.
Okay. So
Karma, this is my thing. It was done to
how you doing, King? You all right?
It was done to
Hey, brother, how you doing? Don't ignore you, brother. How you doing? Where you from? Where? Uganda?
Rwanda.
Rwanda? Oh, okay. All right. I got you. But go ahead. What you were saying?
Karma. What goes around comes around.
Exactly.
If you put out peace, you get peace back.
Did white people in this country the last 500 years, did white people put out peace?
No.
Exactly. So what should come back around? Exactly. That's my point. And I'm glad you're knowledgeable of that and that you believe in that. So you believe that there should be you should go into slavery?
No.
You don't believe that?
I don't think I should go this way, but right now, right this second,
Right.
my body believes it's I just say
Right. So but you said at first you believe in the karma, what goes around comes around.
What goes around comes around.
Right. So what you sent around was rape, robbery, murder, slavery. So what should happen to you? Exactly. And that's the point. That's what we want. That's what we want to happen. We believe in a just God that believes in retribution for what has happened to his chosen. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the real Israelite. So according to the Bible, if God is just, you have to go to slavery. You would have to die in order for God to be just. And according to the Bible, that's what's going to happen when the black Messiah comes back. He's going to punish the so-called white race for all the wickedness that they've done. And that's fair. That's karma. And yeah, exactly. Go tell that. Go and tell that to every white person you know that everything you guys have done will come back to you. That's right. God says his judgment is like a ring. So what goes around comes around. Karma is a biblical concept. So you cannot think that just because you got away with it right now, you got away with it in 2025, that it's going to be like that forever. Eventually, the white man has to come down and the black man has to rise up. All right? So remember that. All right? Must come down. That's right. And what's happening to the white man's kingdom right now? That's right. That's right. How you doing? You all right? That's right. Appreciate you, ma'am. You have a good day.
Thank you.
All right.
My body on control.
Yeah.
Painkillers ain't working anymore.
Yeah. Take your time
So
now.
I had surgery on Friday.
Yeah.
On Thursday, so
All right now.
I slept all day and now it's time for me to come out and walk out the face.
All right. You be all right now. And get some teeth. God. Yeah, she had no teeth. But at least she believed in the concept of karma. She believed that what goes around comes around. She believed that what should happen to the white race for what they've done to black and Hispanics is fair and just and should be judgment. All right. Not sure if the mic picked that up at all, but what she said was true, that the white man went up and now they got to come down. All right. What goes up must come down. The white man has ruled over our people for 400 years in wickedness and oppression. So the white man got to come down, and that's what you see around the world right now. Is the Israel the same at the same damn time that the Israelites are waking up, the white man's rulership in his kingdom is crumbling, running around scared, at war with each other, ready to blow each other to smithereens with nuclear missiles and bombs and Scud missiles and F-21 fighters and stealth jets and all types of stuff, grenades, AKs, and look at them, man. They at war with each other. It's like a snake that bites its own tail. Don't even know what's going on, bro. He's killing himself, and we just watching it. We just watching it, rejoicing, and the day that, and waiting for the day to come where Christ will come back and put these people in real subjection, put these people in slavery for what they've done, and kill these people by the fire. You understand? We standing in the lake of fire, man. And guess who's gonna be in it? You understand? Wicked niggas and Edomites and a whole bunch of other nations that's wicked as hell in this country. Right? This place got to be destroyed for all the wickedness and abomination done in the midst thereof. And we out here sighing and crying, waiting for the day to come that these people are going to be judged. You understand? That's why it's time to get your heart right. It's time to get your spirit right. It's time to come back to God and do the actions that God told us to do. Right? And that's keep his law, statutes, commandments, observe, and do them. Not just the 10, but all of them. Love our brothers again. Stop killing each other. Stop stealing from each other. All right? Having respect and honor for our parents again. Worshiping the one true God and not these pagan deities. Right? Doing what we're supposed to do as a people, the Israelites, man. And that's coming back to our God and keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. We do so in the name of his only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. And with that, we'll say Shalom.
I don't wanna be no real nigga, that's all they talking about.